Yeah, this is where I lived it most of the time during World War II. And I had two gunners, the two ammunition men, and we'd take turns. We were all gunners, but I was the chief gunner. And it was my job to make sure this was level when we parked where we were going. And that's why they made me a gunner. I got $2.50 a month more for that. But yeah, and I was a corporal. The only thing I could tell them is, fill up the machine gun. Couldn't tell anybody else do anything else. But, yeah, this is where I operated. And it was fun, up and down, sideways. I tell you, in our battalion, we had 62 of these. Half of them were these, and half were 40 millimeter. And we line up the side of a road where they're strafing us and our convoys. Well, the guys at the head would have a telephone system, and they notify us if there's something coming, which way it's coming from 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock where, and we'd all be waiting for them. Well, I tell you, they came, but they never went back home. And, it was fun.
I bet it was.
No, what is that, 20 years old? Play with a gun like this? Oh, man. Yeah, it's great. So, and we take turns in the sitting in there, the three of us, and the truck driver that drove the truck, and he'd help us too. We'd take turns. And we didn't sit there all day, only when I heard something was coming, well, then somebody jumped in. Yeah.
Was it fast enough to track what you were trying to shoot?
Oh yeah. You could lead it as much as one, and every fourth round was a tracer. So you could follow the tracer. You had special glasses, and you could see how far you're leading them. And this is a deadly machine, I tell you. The poor Germans never knew that.
How's it feel to be up there next to it again?
Not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I could get in it now. Now what do you do? Spent most of the war. After when the war was about half over, there were very few planes coming. We get one once a week. That was a lot. We either shot them down or they were bombed when they were in the airport. Our big bombers bombed. About halfway through the war, they were almost obsolete.
Is this what you call give them the whole 9 yards?
I guess, yeah.
Just like out of airplanes?
Yeah. Then we had a 40 millimeter that was parked a little ways off. And both of us would be shooting. Or all 64 of us guns would be at them. From our battalion.
Jack, was your quad on aft track or on a trailer?
On wheels. Yeah.
Okay, just a bare wheels?
It's a big trailer like this.
Okay.
And the truck pulled it. Yeah. And the truck driver be with us. There was 4 or 5 of us that stayed with this. And I remember we got there, my captain came over and he says, "You're in charge of this machine. If you lose it, you're going to pay for it." No, big joke, yeah. You pay for it. But at night we had a guard. We'd take turns, maybe 5 of us, and spend an hour or two guarding at night.
Were there lots of attempts to sabotage and blow them up?
Well, we thought maybe they would be, but we never got. Nobody came at night. But a cow one night did. That was the most scared I was in my life. Farmers had to keep their cattle in. We were always out in the fields. The farmers had to keep their cattle in because when they throw bombs up, they'd bust. And the shrapnel would fly all over, so they'd get hurt to the cattle in the barn. So one night I'm on guard, and it's darker than Toby's butt, It's a cloudy night, and I heard a little noise, First of all, when you stood guard, if you heard anything, you'd say, "Stop, who's there?" Nobody answered. And you'd say, "What's the password?" Every day we had a new password. And then we had a little clicker in our pocket. And we'd click that and wait for an answer back. Well, anyhow, there's this noise. And I stopped. I said, "Sal, halt, who's there?" Noise continued. I said, "What's the password?" No answer. Still a little noise. So I pulled my clicker out and I clicked. No click back. Well, I was scared. And the noise was still there. So I woke up one of my guys that were supposed to relieve me. And I said, "You gotta come here." I said, "I'm so scared and what's happening." So he stayed with me the rest of the night. And every once in a while, this noise would come again. And at daylight, here's a cow that got out of the barn, and evidently she came to smell the machine or us, and she made noises. We didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I was scared. That was that at the time was the most scared during the whole war. Well, you could see the enemy. This one you couldn't see it. It was cold black, you know. But it was there. Last time I saw you,
We got into it. There was so many micro switches and wiring and stops. I think, oh boy, this would be a maintenance.
well, maybe, but well, we didn't see all the wiring, you know. We just had our hand in the triggers, and yeah, it was great. I enjoyed firing it too, you know.
Yeah.
You know, at 19 years old, hey.
Yeah.
It's a lot of firepower to play
You
with
know,
when you're that age.
I guess so, yeah.
I'd still love to play with one.
But yeah,
When the government's paying for it, it's more fun.
well, yeah. And I tell you, in the wintertime it's cold and sitting there steel thing. It was cold. I never feared the enemy like I did the cold. The cold is, it was 24/7, you know. When we left France, we never had a roof over our heads till the war was over. 553rd Anti-Aircraft Battalion.
Was that with the U.S. Army or?
Yeah, I was attached to the 9th Army. Yeah.
And how old were you when you were first sent there?
I was about 20 years old when I got there. I
How
was
long
18 when I went into service, so I was probably 19 when I was there.
How long were you overseas, say in France?
Well, I was in Europe 18 months and 18 months in the States. So I had 3 years through service. There's some good memories and some weren't. And yeah, it was a great time, I think. But we didn't know, you know, from one day to another. And in fact, none of us knew what day of the week it was. And I'll tell you, we stayed there all winter. And we never had a bath because you come chop the ice in a creek and take a bath, no way, you know. And whatever clothes we had them all on. It was miserably cold. I don't know how we survived it, but we did. I didn't know I was coming here.
Oh, you were surprised?
Yeah.
Guess can you describe the feeling you have right now of this with the surprise, or?
It was great, yeah. Great.
Did you know where you were headed when you got in the car this morning?
No, and
What did they tell you?
no idea where I was going. And when my daughter came and put my uniform on, and I said, "Where are we going?" It's a surprise. Well, so I didn't even ask anymore, but yeah.
What does it mean to you seeing, say, like friends and family all around here too?
Oh yeah, lots of them I see. Yeah, this trip, yeah. So, great. Yeah, that's great. My birthday's coming pretty soon, so it's a pretty nice birthday present. I'll see everybody here.
Is that your original uniform?
That's your original. No, when I was getting discharged, they sent me into Fort Chard and gave me a new uniform and everything new. And my old one was a little tattered. Yeah. And then my mother got home. My mother put it up in the attic and stayed there for 80 years or so. And we were going. It was signed up to go to Normandy, and I got picked. go to Normandy, 80 of us, World War II veterans. We brought the uniform down and everything fit except the shirts. You had to move the buttons a little bit. But they couldn't believe that as we got to Dallas, Texas. They couldn't believe that was my uniform. You know, 'cause anybody that ever came back didn't have the uniform or they outgrew it. I think I outgrew it. I can't button it real good, but I button up the shirt. So
Hey, it fits somewhat. That's what works at least.
in fact, when I went to Normandy, I could button it up. I gained a little weight since I came back. I'm not doing anything now but eating and sleeping.
Talk about just how this feels to be here today.
It's amazing. Just, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Why are they all doing that for me? I didn't earn this.
You brought up being in Normandy. Kind of what was that like, and even what was it like? It sounded like you've been on a trip going back there.
Yeah.
So kind of what was it like when you were there during the war?
Oh, we didn't stay in Normandy very long. We just moved right on along, you know. It was sand, just like when we landed there. I landed on Utah Beach. Yeah. It was great. This is greater yet. All my friends here.
Why is this so special?
Oh, I don't know. It was last year. I was turning 100 last year, and all these friends are all of my guests. And my nephew, who's a millionaire, paid for the whole thing, paid for everything that we had, you know. So it was great. Yeah. This is great. It's awesome. I see people there, holy man. Yeah.
Jack, we'll let you go.
Yeah, we'll let you go. Thank you so much. So we really appreciate it. Thank you so much again. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you take care, and I hope I'm as spry as you are at 100 years old. I'll say that.
See, I was 100.
Yeah. What's the secret, by the way?
Breathe in and breathe out.
President of the museum, I would like to present you with a challenge coin
Well, thank you.
from the museum. We appreciate your service and you've taken the time to come in and visit us, tell your story.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I've got quite a few of these.
I bet you do.
Yes. So, well, I got around more now that I'm past 100 years than I did before that. Seems there's always something going on for me.
Yep. That's good to keep you busy, though.
Yeah.